Finding friends who won't make you facepalm. Summary: birds of a feather flock together. And let's be honest, so do humans. If you can find people who geek out over the same stuff you do, you're golden for a long-lasting friendship. Where to find friends who won't make you roll your eyes. God works in mysterious ways, and so do potential friends. They could be lurking anywhere, waiting to binge-watch your favorite series or share your obsession with artisanal cheese. Unfortunately, we often miss out on these friendships because we're too busy scrolling through social media or contemplating the meaning of life. Sometimes, we don't even leave the house to discover where these hidden gems are hanging out. The truth bomb. Friends are everywhere. They're practically tripping over you, but you might have a few hang-ups keeping you from getting chummy. Now that you've decided to hunt for friends like a social Sherlock Holmes, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Where exactly do you find these elusive creatures? Everywhere, yes, but let's get specific.
Join a club or a class. So, your schedule is busier than a bee in a flower shop, and you can only hang out with your coworkers. Well, use your weekends like a pro. Join a club or a class that tickles your fancy. Got a thing for French? Enroll in a French-speaking class. Love tennis? Swing by a tennis club. It could be anything you're into. There's always a group for that. These places are like friend factories, churning out potential BFFs who share your interests. The beauty of finding friends in these settings is that you've already got common ground. Boom! Instant conversation starter. If you're in a cooking class, you'll naturally start chatting about your latest soufflé disaster. This breaks the ice faster than a polar bear at a pool party, and soon enough, you'll be talking about everything under the sun. Plus, the teachers or coaches in these places are like friendship matchmakers. They know that if they create a welcoming vibe, you're more likely to bring in your friends, and voila, their business booms. So, they make sure everyone gets to know each other, turning awkward strangers into future brunch buddies.
Be active in the church. Hey, guess what? When you're doing stuff for the church, no one's going to give you the third degree. In fact, they'll probably think you're a saint, not literally, but close enough. Plus, here's the kicker, you can actually make some pretty awesome friends. Churchgoers are generally a friendly bunch, and when they see you pitching in, they're bound to like you and want to hang out. And here's the cherry on top. Being active in church means more wedding invites and other shindigs. It's like a social buffet where you can meet potential new friends and maybe even score some free cake. Attend social events. Got an invite to an event and thinking about bailing? Don't even think about it. Go to every event you're invited to. These are golden opportunities where a few people already know you, and you can meet a ton of new folks. So next time an invite lands in your lap, don't toss it aside like yesterday's leftovers.
Welcome to the digital age, my friend. There are more social networking sites than you can shake a stick at. Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, X, and new ones pop up all the time. These platforms are like virtual playgrounds where you can find people who are into the same weird stuff you are. You can create groups, send messages, chat it up, and maybe even meet in person if things go well, and they don't seem like serial killers. Sure, you can't meet these folks face to face right away, and you need to know your way around the internet. But hey, this is how people are making friends these days. So, jump on the bandwagon and start clicking. If you enjoyed this video and it gave you some good ideas, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Conversation starter any